Alakazam kids that I didn't know.
Oh. There is another D&D group.
We were hobbits, he was Saruman, and we just tagged up and just destroyed him.
Okay.
It was the worst Magic the Gathering I've ever seen.
Worst best?
It was good. I brought the Dungeon Master Guide so that we have the rules for downtime days.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be playing downtime in Ravnica, so you'll have opportunities.
Would you recommend that book?
No one's ever used it to play D&D.
No,
ever.
but like beautiful art.
We're still adventuring in the Golden Vault.
This is Osha's last for his summer.
Sure.
What happened, Osha?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. I've been calling you Oshi, I'm sorry.
Oshi. No, it is Osha.
Oh, it is Oshi.
Why did he say Osha?
Yeah, what's going on?
I said Osha's.
Osha's. So what's going on? Why are you leaving us? Oshi?
Yes, summer.
What are you doing?
I'm going away for summer.
Going
You go
away.
to camp.
Where are you going? You're sending him away? That's
Military
it? You're done? Military school?
No, I love summer camp. How long? Month?
Yeah.
Month?
What?
I did like 2 weeks in the summer. One of the best experiences of my life. Like just like.
Where do people go around here? I don't know.
I went back east.
Ojai. Ojai?
I went to Michigan.
So my parents, they sent me away to summer camp, and I went to a very elite music summer camp.
Are you excited?
In Ojai, right? I show
Is it
up.
on a lake?
I don't know how to. These are like those kids that play violin when they're 6.
You're going on
12-year-old.
Birthright.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play music. I've never played an instrument.
You're not a college student?
I'm in a
look
symphony
older.
orchestra playing the triangle.
Oh, you're going nice. Did you come back with
It's
pictures?
funny now.
How did you feel?
I felt abandoned.
What's your get? Come on, man. Bring pictures back. Where are you going to stay? Where are you, Jerusalem?
At music camp? No, I did most of the bullying at music camp. It was Christian camp. Those
that fun,
Christian camps, they would bully.
Really?
A lot of bullying at Christian camps. Those were the worst.
I'm excited for you. Have you been before?
Gate camp, you know, the gifted and talented kids.
I'd love to go.
Yeah.
What's the season to go?
That's a lonely feeling. Because all those kids, they just go and read all day.
That's
Like,
winter.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Spring is the best.
Spring's
you
the
have a
best.
lot of free time. A lot of free time at those
summer
camps.
or the cold winter,
But we did read Ender's Game.
Less
so it was-
tourists in the spring?
That was nice.
more tourists because of the
So you learn to
Passover
empathize with
That's
your
right.
enemy?
No.
holiday. Oh no, that's
That's right. I should go for that.
No.
Is that the lesson?
You missed that part.
I need to rally the bad news bears, is what I learned.
no.
That's not the
No.
lesson?
What?
That's not the takeaway?
No, the takeaway in that one
we
is
didn't meet
that
over COVID.
your leaders are lying to
Last
you about
Yes.
the war,
Yeah, that's true. That was true.
and
They manipulate children.
manipulate your mind.
Yeah.
And I don't
Tell you
eat,
lies.
any
Tell you
meat or
lies, yeah, I
anything.
And
experienced all that.
you have to,
Everything else.
Killed
remember,
him.
you have to love your enemy
It's a fantastic.
in order to kill them.
Killing was critical.
I know. I'm not Jewish, but I still celebrate every year.
Okay, so let's review where we are. We're in the basement.
I thought we hightailed it out of there.
You were hightailing it out of there after stabbing.
Are Lewis and them out?
They're out this week.
They are.
Birthday visitors.
Did they communicate that?
His dad, yeah, they did.
Just put them in my bag.
His dad and his new wife, stepmom right here.
Dad and stepmom, and then Chris and McKenna also. They had some weird.
For the record, my dad and mom are here, and we're still here.
Well, that's because you're avoiding them.
The sorcerer's head.
Why didn't you bring your dad? I would like to play D&D with your father.
He got me. He got me.
Have you watched the D&D movie with your dad?
No.
That's funny.
Why have you not watched the D&D movie with your father?
What are you
That's a
talking
great
about?
movie.
I think it's a good bonding
recent one?
experience.
Jelly bellies.
Our next adventure, our next heist, just to give you guys a little spoiler preview,
Is the movie?
Prisoner 13.
Prisoner 13.
That's
Yes,
the one.
yes.
Wait.
Where they escape the ice prison.
Is that a castle?
It's
No,
a
that's
prison.
not-
It's the
it's
most
a-
wait, that's what the
inescapable
movie was based on?
prison
Yeah.
ever built in Faerun.
Yeah, it's a giant pillar, basically.
Wait, so are we going to be
Prison.
Prisoner 13 or are we
So
Brand
what?
And in the
There's like an elevator.
no, it's a bunch of stairs.
So you dock your boat down here and you walk
Yeah.
up those stairs through that gate to
Yeah.
the castle.
What?
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
prisoners?
Revel's End.
Oh dang!
But I don't think we're going to get there tonight because tonight we're going to be doing.
One of us might be prisoner.
We're going to be absolutely doing. Okay, so Brian, you've got the floating head with you.
Yes.
The floating head is totally attached to you and loves you dearly. Her body, though, has withered into the abyss, and now she has no body.
So like, what's underneath her head? Like, what does it look like?
It's a blonde woman's head floating.
I understand, but like the severed part, is it like rotted?
Brian, he starts checking out her severed part. She's feeling uncomfortable.
We just
Like the neck part?
Yeah, like underneath. Like, is it just like a book? Like what's
we
there?
just killed all
Is it
those
like
bodies.
black and empty?
Yeah, her body was one of those bodies that was.
That's a good question. Is it corporeal or not?
What does that mean?
Or is it ghost?
It is, well, that's up to you, I guess. Is it corporeal or is it ghost?
It is a spirit head.
It is It is non-corporeal.
Non-corporeal.
Elra. Elra is the name of your familiar,
ghost
Brian.
head.
And Elra will enable you to cast one cantrip of your choice a day.
Dang.
Just
Yeah.
one time?
No, every day Elra can pick any cantrip from any cantrip list.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah.
Any,
Wait, like
any
forever?
level?
Cantrips are all level 0.
Forever or only when she's with us? What-
When she's with Brian.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
So I cut up the sorcerer's head, right?
Did you remove the sorcerer's head before fleeing?
Yes, I told you I wanted to put it in my bag of holding.
All right, so you have the sorcerer. You have Marcos Delphi's head in your bag of holding.
Yes.
Adam, you're playing.
Come on. Come on. Say it.
Color flex the eyeless.
No!
Okay, so you have
Wait, what was it again, Dave?
Coliflex or something.
So the last part is the eyeless.
Colorex.
He has no eye.
Yeah, Corollus.
Yes.
Corollus the eyeless.
Corollus Rex the eyeless.
Corollus Rex the eyeless.
What is an
You
eyeless?
have the severed head.
One eye.
Wait, you don't have a bag of holding.
Yeah, I do. We got it from
You
the casino.
Lance has a
No,
bag of holding,
I-
and you have a bag of
There
holding.
were 2 bags of holding.
Yeah.
Correct.
Who's
Lewis.
Lance?
Lewis.
Mine has the knives and the wine.
Since they're
keg.
not here, I say we have to have it.
But Lance's is mostly full of gold.
And mine has.
Lewis.
Wait, Dave.
Lewis.
I
or
can
Lance?
cast Eldritch Blast now?
Yes.
And I
Once a day.
My bag of holding has a wine keg in it, or a wine cask. Hey, what's a cask? Is that different than a keg?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
cask is bigger than a cake.
But they're the same idea.
The same shape?
It's how big they are, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The cask
So,
is
yeah.
Brian calls them barrels because he's from Wisconsin.
Barrels.
It is a barrel. Oh, that's what. It's a
technically
barrel.
It is a barrel.
Roll out the
There's a proper
barrel.
name for that.
Roll out the barrel of fun.
Technically, each size has their own name.
A good
I
start.
don't know all of the names, but I know that they're different.
Oh,
A keg is like this big.
are kegs the small ones?
Brian,
There's kegs which
we are
5
now going
gallons,
to. Part of
there's
downtime
only
is
kegs
our
which-
renown.
No, kegs
So I'm
which
gonna
13.5
start here.
gallons.
Zoltek, you have spiritual
Only kegs
renown.
5.5 gallons.
What's a cask?
Please roll a d6 to determine your spiritual renown.
For wine,
Yeah, but how big is it?
These for
I'm
distillers.
failing here.
Adam, so where are you putting the severed head of Marcos?
In my bag of holding.
Okay, we don't think you have one.
Yes, I've been carrying one ever since.
Okay, we think
ever
that
since the
Lewis has
casino.
been carrying one that you're now carrying, and we think
I
that he's
have the
had
one
one.
with the cask in it, and the knife.
So which one do you think you have?
Okay.
Do you have
He
the
ju-
hyacinth
He jumped
one?
into a bag of holding while the other body was in there.
That's
Yeah.
hyacinth.
Yes.
yeah,
that's,
I was carrying that.
So you're
one
still
because,
carrying
because
it.
I
That's
picked it up after
impossible.
he jumped
He
in.
says he's carrying it.
No.
You jumped in.
I
and
can trace the
you
bag.
jumped in and I picked it up.
Yes, you picked it up. Then he got the bag, opened the bag of hyacinth, pulled me out. I grabbed the bag, put a cask in.
What do you need, Dave?
You don't have the bag.
Okay, I cast
D6?
command on him to give me the bag.
Remember he took the bag to let me.
Brian, you're not gonna believe
That
this.
hyacinth.
Okay, I kind of.
In the cult of Zoltek,
Yeah.
you have
And then-
level
and then he went out,
5
and then he gave me the
renown.
bag, and then I put a cask in it.
You have the
All right,
title of High
David.
Priest. You are considered literally the founder and the chosen one of the cult of Zoltek.
Pass them on.
You could not have more renown.
That's alright.
What if I rolled a 6?
It would have been 0.
Whatever you like, man.
You are
they're
the
like
most
flowery.
well-known Zoltek member. You are the poster boy,
I don't know if
and
they're
I mean,
kosher or not.
Oh, yeah.
anyone that's heard of Zoltek, they have heard of Swallow the River. It's synonymous. It's that type.
High Priest?
That twist was
High
just
Priest of Zoltek.
I like the texture.
Considered the founder,
Yeah.
founder,
Yeah, I like.
and the chosen one.
Yeah, yeah. I like that rubber.
You're renowned. You are beyond infamous. You are held responsible for everything.
Founder and what?
Founder and chosen
Like
one.
actual food.
They're all plastic food.
You are seen You are
Pushers
seen in the
more
community
plastic.
as
Shiny, man.
the voice
They're
of
supposed to be
Zoltan
shiny.
in all matters.
Was there ever any?
What
People
food
that
is-
have issues with Zoltek generally have issues with you first.
Chickens are not shiny.
That's how
You ever
serious
see a
it is.
chicken without a skin?
So I'm like the Pope.
Your death may end
Sounds
the
like
cult.
something you
There's
would say.
concern that when you
That
pass
sounds
on,
like something out of
Zoltek will
freaking
pass as well.
Silence of the Lambs or something.
That's
Ever
a
seen
real
chicken
concern.
without its skin?
His renown in the cult of Zoltek is level 5 renown.
I am like the Pope of
Yes,
Zoltekianism.
I've seen a rotisserie chicken without its
die,
skin.
right?
Yeah, so
I've never seen like a skinless live chicken.
Yeah.
Not a
Okay,
live.
so now
You made it sound like you're talking
roll
about a live
another
chicken. No.
d6.
That's very gruesome.
So 22 is your actual score. The highest possible is 25, in which people think you're Zoltek. So there is still a recognition that you're not Zoltek, but you're at 22 out of 25 on the spiritual renown scale. Please track your renown. You'll have multiple cults or organizations that you earn renown in tonight, so please track them all.
What is this? My level?
Your renown.
What, how
What
Your
about the
spiritual
5?
renown. The 5 means that you're in the 20s.
Oh, strawberry jam.
Where are you in the 20s? You're 22.
This is about your renown. Normally you're reverbing to the blue mush.
Wait, Brian, how many
We
cults
figured
are you
out.
in?
We figured out who has the bag of loading.
No, that's a spiritual renown. So, Colorado's, you're a
What was the name again?
You're a Corollas Rex, the eyeless. You are a paladin. Order of Vengeance,
What was it? It was devotion.
Oath of Devotion.
Oath of devotion.
Do you have a god?
Wait, did we get a long rest?
Not yet.
Because I was out, by the way. I got carried
yeah,
out.
My god is Cheez-Its.
What happened to you
Your
last
god
time?
is
You were out.
Jesus.
I worship Cheez-Its.
Okay, and
He dropped me.
roll,
I forget how.
So I need you to have
No,
a
I know you
Theros
got- I
god,
know you
which are
like
the
wrong conscious,
which is the
but
Magic the
I wasn't
Gathering
gonna ask you.
version of the Greek
I
gods.
forgot the what happened.
But there's no
Magic the
Cheez-It.
Gathering.
Right,
I
so that's not
totally
gonna work. So
forgot.
your god is
You just
Cheez-It.
unconscious
Roll a
upstairs,
d6, please.
Like waiting for them to get the better.
No, I passed out downstairs.
When you opened the
No, I didn't pass out. He kicked my butt.
yeah, when you-
Cultist knocked him unconscious.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
when
I
you
thought
put
they
the
wrote
cloak on.
they potioned you, man.
Oh,
Fine.
they healed you.
Okay.
So I got potioned?
You have 5 renown points out of 25.
I don't remember getting potioned. I remember
In the
him
Cheez-It.
stabilizing me.
Oh,
So
I
you
know
are
that's
considered, a knight of them, but you have much room to grow.
I'm a Cheez-It knight.
Yeah. So track your renown. So that's 5 renown points
Alright.
in your devotion. 5 devotion renown points.
Okay.
And did we sort out who has the head and who has the
I
bag?
have the bag.
He has the bag?
He wants
But
the
I'm,
bag.
I'm casting command on him to give me the bag.
He'll put the head in the bag.
No,
he can carry the
The
bag.
bag's
want the
full.
bag.
The bag's full. Remember we put a cask in it?
So you don't think you can fit the head? So,
Well, the body's
so
got.
we're
the body's
not
out.
casting spells on other party members. That's frowned upon in Adventure League. So you guys need to work this out.
Okay, then I'm
As-
gonna
as a
put
party.
roll persuasion.
The guy got out of the bag, right?
How about we as a party vote? There are 1, 2,
I think
3.
I can
There's
put the-
5 of you,
Wait.
right? Who do you think should have?
head in the bag?
I think I
But do they want to decide who carries the bag?
He wants the bag.
What's that?
Doesn't matter.
To me, it doesn't.
To
He
us,
wants
does.
it and he wants it. And I'm tired of having this conversation, so we have to make a decision.
Keep
Brian, do you have a
bag.
passionate opinion on this?
No.
If you keep the cask in it, I'll give you the bag.
Alright, I'll keep the casket. I promise to keep.
Okay, so he
And the
gets
knives, and the knives.
he has the
I didn't know there
Hacian.
were knives in it, but I'll
And
keep
the
them.
rapier.
I will keep the
Everything
rapiers.
stays in the bag.
Everything stays in the bag.
I will keep everything.
Fine, yeah, put the head
And
in
you
the
put the head
bag.
in it.
All right.
Is this head normal?
Okay, he agrees to give me the bag.
Yeah,
That's
it has a command word. That's not normal.
But what
for
is it
roll
bigger though?
day. Nope, same size as a regular. It just has a command word.
Alright.
Okay, so Adam, we've got some renown for you. Julie Newmar.
Yeah.
So we've talked a lot about your boarding school background, your kind of rich elitism.
That's right.
So you actually have nobility renown points.
Oh.
So this actually has a pretty
Naturally.
negative downside, which you have a lavish lifestyle. So whenever we start calculating your lifestyle spend, you're going to have a pretty expensive spend.
Well, you can't exactly.
I need
Hey, buddy.
player's handbook.
Okay, you can have player's handbook. I need it, okay?
You're just gonna give it to him?
It's his
You
actually.
gotta make him work for it.
Okay, so we have 8 casting.
Please roll a d12.
But even more.
D12.
We have basically an infinite amount of.
D12 says
It has a 10.
10. Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
More or less than 21.
You rolled a 10? That was your roll?
That's my roll.
That was your roll. You're a 10. Okay,
Okay.
so you are a 10 out of 25 noble right now.
Okay.
Which means kind of princess, like you haven't once you get into the 15s, the 18s, that's kind of when you're the leader of your family, or you've taken.
Okay.
But you're still in the child.
Oh, maybe I
realm.
should take this 4 over here.
That would have been worse. That would have been worse. But so please track your nobility renown, which is at 10.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so what did I get? 5?
That's your devotion renown. So
where
and
do I
that
find that?
scale out of 25.
Where do I find that?
It's in the player's handbook. It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide, and it's in Xanathar's Guide.
But where do I find that on this?
On your character sheet, I don't know where it tracks renown.
Okay.
Does it track it now?
It should. It's a major mechanic in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition that no one uses.
See, like waves his hands.
Not us.
Well, this is the first time we've ever used it. I'm super excited. That's why we're assigning you guys some renown before you go and earn your own.
Do you just find out about it?
No. I've known it was there. It's just a stupid rule. No one does downtime days, right? We never have downtime days.
Yeah.
But I thought this would be a good time for it because next adventure is like the big one.
Where is
Right, the next one you're gonna get your asses
Big
kicked,
one?
right? It's a jailbreak kind of situation,
on a
right?
character sheet? Where is it?
And they're ready for you, right? Like this is not like
A lot of the
this
escape
casino.
at this.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
get our asses kicked.
Do we know what? Does someone know where Renown is?
Yeah.
On the character sheet, Brian,
Yeah,
were you able to
on the
find
actual character sheet?
Were you able to find renown on the?
They're using a
It's
different one.
not.
No, I'm
it's-
using the character
It's
sheet.
not on this one. I'll
You're
tell
using
that.
D-
Oh, you
Beyond?
are?
Yeah. Like that character sheet.
It's not on this one. But I only have the one page.
So it should be in this section right here at the top where it's got your personality, ideals, bonds, and flaws.
Where's wait?
I don't see it there. So let's just track it where you have your experience points.
I did mine in notes.
Yeah, notes might be a good place too. Features and traits,
Yeah. I'll just,
other proficiencies in language, but we don't really track experience points. We all level up together.
yeah.
And you are going to level 4 after tonight. You don't have to do it right now. There shouldn't be any combat tonight unless you guys do something stupid, right? This is pretty
Don't put it
simple.
beyond us.
D&D Beyond you?
That's right.
So Brian, you have some renown. Adam, you have some renown. Lance, you have some renown.
So I sent you my character sheet.
Rock, let's talk about Brother Dupree.
Yeah.
Deacon Dupree. Deacon Dupree.
Arcane
It's nowhere.
Right, so your Arcana, it's mostly collegiate, right? I see you as kind of a grad student of magic,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where you got your passionate hatred of cults, right? It's kind of your focus. So I'm going to give you.
It's like emancipate yourself from mental slavery. You know.
It's a
like,
roster renown.
It's like a sense of just like.
Minor illusion. 29.
I'm trying to. So in your renown, are you famous for your academic achievements or for your Rastafarian achievements?
Academic.
So you have academic renown. Okay, so academic renown, you're a grad student. So let's roll a d12.
He's more chronically online than me.
None but ourselves
Building
can be
higher goal.
on.
Is it going?
6.
Whoa.
Not great. You have 6
Good lead in,
academic
though.
renown points.
Bring it up high.
Which means you're kind of famous at the
25?
parties on your campus, but you know when you try to get into grad schools and really expand into those postdoc positions, they haven't heard of you. You don't have a lot of publications, right? You're very well you're known in kind of a very small circle of anti-cultists, and in the Forgotten Realm, cults are all the rage. Like the Zoltek guy, he's almost universally recognized as a rock star.
Zoltek.
Right, whereas you're hoping to kind of bring him down to increase your own wisdom, right?
Why do you gotta
So you
knock
have-
people down to make yourself
So
feel
you
better
have
about
6.
yourself?
We have 6 academic renown.
Your character.
Okay.
Why do you gotta do that, Rock?
This is even.
No, I don't. I'm like.
It's amazing.
I'm also very like open. Like people just live their life, man. I don't need to like force my.
Yeah, man.
Opinions
Jeez,
on
man.
others.
Yeah. I'm like chill. I'm just like.
So I'm reading your character role. So what's
Yeah.
your?
I'm just like I'm interested.
Is this why you're a 6 academically? You've never really
Yeah.
pushed
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm not like I'm not. I just don't push myself on others. Like,
Gotcha.
He's just
And that's seen as a weakness in certain academic
Yeah,
circles, like
it's
in the arcane circles where it's really about beating up the underclassmen. You're not hazing anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
You gotta write a paper that destroys another paper.
See, that's postdoc trauma is what they call that, right? That's straight up postdoc trauma.
Get 'em from here.
You have a graduate degree, right? You got your
Yeah, I
match.
got-
So
yeah, and then I remember they were like, okay, now if you want to do your PhD, you can now. It's like you
are you
want to
so?
be scarred and everything. You can,
So help me with your character. I mean, are you comfortable with 6 academic renown, and you kind of have a path Do you want to increase your academic renown?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, because the renown is like, I don't know. I'm not.
You get advantages. Like if you're a 20 academic renown, you show up at university, they're going to give you staff housing. You know what I'm saying? You get a house. You get
I'm
a
just
service.
not into like all the pompousness around people self-aggrandizing themselves over the backs of others. It's like you got to prove your knowledge and share that with the world. Go right ahead. Like, if you're here building yourself up through putting other people down, like
that's not your thing.
Not my thing.
So I don't know how you're going to build your renown with that lifestyle, that choice. It's kind of a Bob Marley renown. You're looking for the reggae revolution.
Yeah,
okay. Oshi.
How do you get 25 renown if you only roll a d12?
So none of you should have. So you guys are only like 3rd level.
Then how did he get 22?
So the cult of he's very well known in the cult of Zoltek, but very few people know the cult of Zoltek. So he's
everyone.
So kind of like us in Dungeons and Dragons with our incredible YouTube channel, we are situationally famous. On our YouTube channel, everyone knows Brian, right? But you get pretty like one step away from that, no one's heard of him. So does that help?
Yeah.
Whereas the academic circles, the devotion circles, these are global. You know, everyone in Faerun understands devotion.
Longest running D&D podcast ever.
Not the running campaigns. There's a guy's been running campaigns since '77 or some crazy stuff.
On YouTube?
No. Yeah, on YouTube we're number 1.
We have our new cinematographer/editor.
What's it called?
We've got a new
What's
editor.
the channel called?
David Schwarm. D Schwarm, I think.
Capitals?
No capitals, no spaces.
Where are we putting it down?
DS. Okay, got it.
Experience points, I think, is where people were tracking it. But you might have it because you have an advanced character sheet. Oshi,
Roll a d12.
you are playing the incredibly powerful. You were not here last week.
They're fun.
Grease the Guzzler.
Grease in the Guzzler.
Grease in the Guzzler.
In.
And Grease in the Guzzler, you're a barbarian. You've got adamantium armor. You're based on Man-Bat Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman / Cheetah, whichever one.
Yeah, Cheetah. I'm sorry, Cheetah. You're right. Cheetah and Man-Bat.
They're child.
What is your so we talked about his devotion focus. What is your as a barbarian? What's your barbarian calling? What's your
the totem.
Your order of the totem?
The bear totem or the Julian Newmar totem.
The Julie Newmar totem.
Isn't he Julie Newmar?
Yeah, he's Julie Newmar.
Whatever the other girl is, the one that played Catwoman.
Julie Newmar.
Oh, it's
Julie Newmar. So your totem animal is Catwoman. Julie Newmar.
Yeah.
And so,
which is technically the bear.
That's a great choice.
So that's kind of like an obsession, right? So
no, it's an obsession with power.
You're a power. So you have political renown.
Thank you.
When we say renown, it's not standard politics.
How many
needed it?
types of renown on it?
An infinite. But we need to come up with like a social category.
Let's say a fear controlling
Yeah.
renown. As in, like,
right before
I want people to, like,
big peace concerts that he was giving.
know that I'm more powerful than them, and then
to play.
Are we telling Bob Marley stories?
Yeah. And he said, like, if people are every day people wake up to bring darkness to the world, so I'm gonna get up and bring light. Like the day after he got shot, like, to go play the peace concert. He's like, why aren't you just staying in bed? He's like, nobody's trying to bring evil staying in bed. I'm getting up. Everyone rocked out like 100,000.
Bob Marley Day, and it's the first day of summer. It's a summer. I think.
Bob Marley Day is the 21st. I think it's 7/7.
I'm thinking it's today.
Today's the 21st.
I guess every day could be Bob Marley.
Every first day of summer.
Do you know about the 3/7s clash in the Rastafarians? They're nuts.
Is there a Bob Marley Day?
So then they cower. They cower in my presence.
Right. So you want to be like a dictator or a totalitarian
February
leader.
6th is actually Bob Marley
February
Day.
6th, 2/6.
So not even. No,
It sounds
not
like
even.
political.
What is your?
Physical strength.
You want
Like
to be
a warrior,
like a pit fighter.
You want to be feared.
like
Pit fighting is a renown.
let's say there was a dictator, okay? He acknowledges, and everyone in the entire whatever dictatorship he has control over acknowledges that I'm most powerful.
Okay, hold on. I think I got you.
He's busting out the book.
Yeah.
What good is academic renown? Is there better kind
Yeah.
of renown?
No.
Yeah, there are. I mean, every renown has its situational advantages, man.
Take a look. Is renown in
See,
the
it's
So
like
mine was
intimidation.
Divinity renown?
Here we go.
Wait, David, so mine was Divinity renown?
Yeah.
Devotion.
Devotion.
Devotion renown. Okay, I got you.
Renown
I
is-
can't find
is
any
not-
place on tracking
not a
Renown.
player's handbook.
So you have your third level. So roll a d6 plus 3.
6.
So you have 9
No.
levels.
That's 6 total.
6 total. You have 6 levels of pit fighting, which is where you decided to start your quest for power. You figured that if you become the greatest pit fighter that ever lived, most cities have pit fighting.
Yeah.
And you're going to become the greatest pit fighter and
Yeah.
be like Spartacus, right?
Yeah.
Like that guy.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm
your
that
thing.
guy.
And you're already at level 6, which means like in most small towns, you're going to dominate.
Yeah.
In large towns, they're going to have a guy, they're going to have Master Blaster and he's going to kick your ass. Right? About 12. About 12, right?
I watched that.
But you could
I
push it,
watched
right? You could, and then globally, there
sad.
are some almost like Hercules, right? You're not
Master
ready to take on
Blaster's
Hercules
sad.
yet. You got training.
He's slow.
He runs Bartertown.
Who runs Bartertown?
Wait, Master or Blaster?
Who runs Bartertown?
Master.
Master Blaster. Master Blaster runs Bartertown.
Master couldn't run Bartertown without Blaster.
Master Blaster runs Bartertown.
And Blaster couldn't run Bartertown.
Who runs
without
Bartertown?
Master.
Say it.
Tina Turner.
Master Blaster runs Bartertown.
Yeah. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. 2 men. So that's it, right? 2 men enter, 1 man leave. That's your motto. Anytime you say 2 men enter, 1 man leave, you get advantage
Break
on
a
your
deal,
next roll.
face the wheel.
Have you not?
You gotta get compelled duel.
Right, because that's like your pit fighter mantra.
Yeah.
he
2
was-
men enter,
he
1
was
man leave.
compelled duel.
Like in Gladiator, when he gets trained as a slave.
Yep.
And then there's like that little pit fight.
Yep.
Thing. And it's like there's like a bunch of stakes at the tent, and everyone's like above him, and then he like destroys.
Or like in the
That's-
first great scene in the Dark Sun novels.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, yet. Brian's favorite book.
Worst setting in all of D&D. And they decided to make a book about it, like a novel.
We're
And I have the adventurers book for AD&D. It's desert.
So
land.
it's the renowned system is defined in the player's handbook.
Yeah, because I don't see it.
It's at the very beginning of the player's handbook. I don't have my player's handbook. Oh, I have it on my phone. I sent a screenshot of it. It's like chapter 8.
Chapter 8 doesn't exist. My chapter 8 is adventuring. Is this an old one?
Yeah, no, that sounds right. It's adventuring between adventures.
Resting between adventures 186.
Okay, not lethal.
Niche one? Wait, so that means like the
Slash deshwarm.
slash niche one?
Yeah, it's like YouTube user deshwarm. We'll put a link in the. Are you on our Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put a link in there.
Which chat? Which chat?
The Golden Keys chat.
Oh, there's a golden key. Yeah.
But you're not finding it. Hold on. So
But that means that
chapter
the
chapter 8, the final chapter between adventures. It's got lifestyle expenses and then downtime activities.
the rise of is the one that we did before COVID
So
started.
it talks about crafting. It talks about practicing a profession. It talks about recuperating and doing research, training. So what you are really all about, right, is you're practicing a profession, Rock, and your profession is
It's
academic.
David Givenschwarm.
What?
I'll
Give it
post it. Given, yeah.
here.
Do you see it?
I'm putting it to Discord now if you got a problem.
Oh yeah.
And I'm excited that you're reading the rules, Rock, because as far as I can tell, no one's ever read the rules on this ever. So everyone has the base Renown. So now back to the haunted house.
Yeah, okay.
You guys are in the horrible, horrible city, Innistrad, the most evil demiplane in the multiverse.
More dangerous than Strahd.
Yeah, more dangerous than Ravnica for sure. Innistrad is the shit, okay? And you are rushing out into a stormy, lightning-filled night to get back to the portal, Brian. Unless you guys want to stop and kill anything else in the house.
I posted it to Discord. Did you get it?
Running out of the house.
Don't we want to loot the house?
Everything in that place is enchanted, so I think if we start looting,
Dave, you don't even go back. It doesn't even go back to the first times.
It does.
No, the first one I
Oh,
see is.
subscribe already. I didn't even know.
We were playing before Tiffany played, though.
Yeah.
But I only see.
2004.
I'm showing one before.
What did we
Tiffany.
get, though? We got
No,
one
nothing before
wand.
like 11 years ago.
Right?
I'll check.
I have the codex. I think that's what
We have the Codex and the wand.
Okay, I just have to go back like 2 years.
Here's me 11 years ago.
Oh, I mean,
There we go. don't even know.
What?
11 years ago, me. We were. Something happened though. It only
I
went back
lost
11
videos.
years.
I'll check.
Which one are? Which one?
You at the
I'm
grocery
not-
store?
What campaign are we?
I don't know.
Curse of Strahd.
No, this is
Yeah, I
this
remember
is
that
Golden
shirt, too.
Keys.
Keys from the Golden.
Keys to the Golden Vault.
Oh, that's where.
What's
all the things are.
M8H00010?
A video.
Descent, last OR blood. I'm trying to find the one.
See, this is probably
No,
why my
this-
videos aren't
we did
getting
this
more
one.
hits. Can you help with this?
I can help with this.
No, look,
I can help you with that.
I'm in this one.
Yeah, you are, dude. You're a star.
This is when we're on. This is when we're Rise of Tiamat one.
Yes.
When we were still here.
Yes.
And we were on some sort of truck thing.
Rico.
Oh yeah, we had the demon.
Focus on our thing.
Car.
Yeah. Okay, so you're now up to okay. So you guys now go through the portal, returning back to Ravnica,
Yeah, look, there I am.
the guilds of Ravnica, to the court of the Azorius Senate, where you are greeted by your mentor, and she is glad to have you back. She receives the codex from you with a solemn swear to take care of it and return it to its rightful owner. And she rewards you with another trip into her magic room, where you guys can acquire yet another common magic item.
Right. Uncommon.
Uncommon. Is that the cheapest? Uncommon is the lowest? Uncommon, common?
I believe so.
Common,
We
uncommon?
got uncommon before.
Common is like potions and stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I think you're
22?
4th level, and you get another uncommon magic item.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. Okay?
Okay.
But now we're
I
going to
got
start...
mine.
What's that?
I got my uncommon.
Okay, and your Golden Vault renown is the number of adventures you've completed. So we've done 3 heists, so that's 3. And then in each heist, you guys need to pick someone to have been the MVP of that heist, and they'll get an additional 3 renown points
Right now we
for having led the heist.
Alright, so.
Okay. I think Brian
have to go
led
with-
the last heist.
Brian, do you agree that you were the kingpin of the last heist?
Of course.
That gives you 6 renown in the
He
Golden
had
Vault.
the original idea to go to the basement.
So Golden Vault is Brian.
I don't always have to say this.
So what do I have now? 6 what?
6 renown points in the Golden Vault.
So far, we haven't killed anybody yet.
I think he was also the last one with the mushrooms in the bag.
We should give it to a different person each time. Because I don't want you guys to have crazy out of it. I don't want one person to have like 10 renown and everyone
Oh,
else
whoa!
have
Now he's at 27.
Different areas of renown.
Oh, what do you got?
I am 6 in the Golden Vault.
So the
I'm
Merkmire
22
Malevolence.
in my religion.
Who was the MVP from the Merkmire Malevolence?
No, I wasn't there.
You were not there. You were not
Tail
there.
end of the casino.
Yeah.
So should we give it to Lewis or those guys, or do
Yeah.
you want to take it?
I ran away with it.
So you got it, right? So why don't you
Yeah,
take that
Julie
one?
needs it.
Julie gets the Merkmire, so you're at 6.
I'm confused. I had a 10 ability.
So that's 10 renown in your nobility renown.
3 and
And then 6 in your Golden Vault renown.
Okay.
I found the trophy.
So you're gonna take the renown from the
Bag.
Stygian Gambit.
But it was
No.
Brian that figured out how to get the trophy out.
No, it was.
Brilliant hell.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Okay, then it was. Rock.
So Stygian Gambit, you're taking you're taking the
It was
3 for that
Rock-
one.
It was Rock that figured out how to get the trophy out.
So we're giving it to him.
I vote for him.
Yeah, because I got the echo. Because I was able to
But he was on
mine. I was able to mine connect
He's also.
with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Technically, it was whoever got us out of there with the portal.
Who was the who was the portal? That was the girl.
Lewis.
That was the girl.
Well, it was Lewis was led to the portal by the woman from the
Oh, so Lewis-
Azorius Senate.
They saved us.
But he's not here tonight.
That was, I think,
so
that was the dungeon master who brought the
Yeah, a little bit.
and I think I was the one.
No, he tapped
I was
us out on
definitely
that.
the one who was bringing everybody out.
Okay.
That's
So,
how
But it was
I
100% Dave having enough of us.
For the codex, I kind of finished. I was the one that did most of the stuff against the sorcerers.
You wanted to go
Which
upstairs,
campaign
bro.
was that? Which campaign
Yeah,
was that?
but I saved.
so
Brian's
Deacon,
life.
you're getting
Then I
Stygian
killed the
Gambit.
sorcerer. You weren't there.
So you have 6.
What's it called?
You only have 3 renowned, but you're also not a paladin. There's not a lot of paladins in the Golden Vault,
you say
so 3 is pretty good.
Stygian
But it goes to 25, remember. And you also have 3 renown in the Golden Vault.
I do?
Yes. 3. He has 6.
Was the last campaign
I got it. I
Golden
don't know.
Zone?
So they're all Golden Vault.
Yeah, so
So Brian got Merkmeyer, or got the, Julie Newmar got the Merkmeyer. Swallow the River got the Marcos. The Delphi Mansion. What is it actually called?
Reach for the star.
Reach for the Stars? Is that the official title?
What you said? You said it very dramatically.
Reach for the Stars. So Brian, you're Reach for the Stars.
Did my name change?
No, your renown comes from your victory in Reach for the Stars, which is the most recent Golden Vault. So people that know about the Golden Vault know all of you guys. People that are aware that, that there's a criminal underworld kind of stuff, they may or may not have heard of the 6s. That's kind of where we are in terms of your renown level. Once you get up higher, when you get into the teens, then police are going to be aware of you guys.
So what did I
That's
gain?
that thing.
No, they know that you're a criminal working for good.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They know that
How is it criminal? Any of this though?
you're robbing people. That
Doing
did
bad
not
things
belong
for
to
good
you.
reason.
We're Peter Pan.
Wait,
So I've
you
acted
exactly to be robbed.
Golden Vault now.
Sir.
I have the right to face my accuser, whose head is in a bag. All right, everybody good with their current renown?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna begin tonight's adventure. So you are in the Azorius Senate, which is the palace of law on the plain of Ravnica. So these guys are the ultimate paladin junkies. They believe in law and order and everything. One of the Azorian senators has a kind of twisted dark side where she thinks that by going around the law, sometimes it strengthens the law.
Oh my god.
And she seems to be your handler, right? So she seems to be the woman that you've been dealing with. And she is really excited to have you here and can't wait to provide you with your next mission. But in the
So
meantime,
can I be knighted now? Because I was promised to be.
right. So to be knighted, right, you're going to have to increase your devotion or your renown.
But you said once I finish this one.
Correct, and I may have misspoken, because besides the level requirement for knight, there's a renown requirement, which basically means you need to do service to your church or your devotion, so that more of your community is aware of your good works.
Sorry, how do I do that?
How would you like? So it's like you're going to come up with your Eagle Scout project. So what can you do? So Coruscant. You're on a planet city, okay?
I know Coruscant.
On the planet city, there are guilds. These guilds are based on Magic the Gathering color combinations that you don't understand. Okay, but basically, there's mad scientists. There's biologists. There's an incredible guild that's all about trash pickup. There's the Barbarian Horde Guild. You guys are in kind of the Law Guild.
Okay.
So working for the Law Guild, you could start a mentoring children, or you could do something to help that community. Go out on the streets. There's a goblin that's running
Can I pass
free.
out free Cheez-It bags?
So
I
yeah,
worship
feeding the
Jesus.
poor. That's a great thing you
Just
can
anybody
do.
who comes by.
The first one's free, right?
Oh shit.
You can have as many first ones as you want.
Okay, so would
Everyone
you?
is the first one.
So to earn renown, you generally have to invest time, energy, and sometimes gold. That's kind of how this works. You're trading that for renown.
Okay, figure this.
And what I hear you saying that you want to do is you're gonna feed the poor, basically
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Yes.
Are you going to be
Cheez-Its from Cheez-It
cruising when you do this? Are you going to be trying to make connections within the community, or is it straight up you're just going to go out and start donating?
I am also going to be trying to network.
Okay, so you're okay. So give me a. Are you taking these guys with you?
No, I'm doing this on my own.
You're going solo into the city.
These guys wouldn't want to do this.
Okay, and how many days do you plan to work on increase? So what is your current renown?
My current renown for Devotion?
Correct.
5.
So 5. So she told you that to become a knight, you have to get to 8.
Okay.
So you have to earn 3 renown points.
Right,
How many days do you plan to
What's
do
the
this?
maximum number of days?
Well, probably until your next mission comes in.
Alright,
So you guys are kind of chilling your heels, waiting for your next Golden Vault mission to
Alright,
arrive.
then I'm gonna do this for 7 days.
7 days. Okay. Give me a roll of a D8. Are you going primarily to the lower? I'm assuming lower class. You're going to like a slum area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever would be needed the most.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, this game favors the person.
7.
Streaking naked through the streets seemed like a great idea at the time. So in an effort to attract attention to yourself, you run through the streets naked with Cheetos.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its, excuse me. And on day 1, you fail to increase your renown.
Okay.
That's a terrible
You need
roll.
a nat 8.
What's that?
You need a nat.
No. It evidently lowers better on this table. I didn't know that was our first renown roll. It didn't go well. So
Can I
on
reroll
day
if I get
1,
the same thing?
so she says, "Knight, we will gladly knight you, but we need you to do some volunteer work in the community." And you're like, "Fantastic! I'm giving away Cheetos." So you go out.
Cheez-Its!
You go out to give out
You
Cheez-Its.
get my name wrong, you get my snack wrong.
You go out to give Cheez-Its, and while you're delivering the Cheez-Its, you decide that people aren't really paying attention to you. So you strip off your clothes and start running through the streets of Coruscant.
Like a
It's
madman.
crowded, right?
Are we talking about the Star Wars Coruscant right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Okay.
This is a big, giant planet city.
Okay.
How there are even streets? There
What are
flying
there?
cars.
There's no flying cars. This is we're
It's
Coruscant,
Star
medieval
Wars.
Coruscant.
Oh, medieval.
Medieval Coruscant. Okay, so no renown for you on day 1.
Okay.
Okay,
It's floating horses.
Julie. So it's gonna take me like we're gonna go through everyone else's renown, Adam.
They're flying horses.
The cart.
And if no one else, there is flying stuff, right? Because it is magical universe, but it's not like that. It's some of the guilds have like Pegasus that they fly around, or
Flying meteor.
there's dragons as well. I mean, there's stuff here.
Oh wow.
How do I get a dragon?
Everybody is sample.
So pick a magic item, uncommon magic item. You're 4th level, so you might want to start doing that because
Oh,
it's
fourth
gonna.
level.
Unless someone does a group activity, it might be a while till we get back around.
Alright.
You have some noble
I have group
strengths.
activity.
Right.
You have so you've done some pretty good work for the Golden Vault. We have some research projects we'd love for you to do.
Research.
Primarily investigating some of the royal families, gathering information on legitimacy of some of their claims. Tracking some of their financial spends. Oftentimes there's jewelry that's gone missing from these families. We'd like you to do some investigation work for us to maybe follow up, which would increase your renown in the Golden Vault.
I see.
You could also do some personal research or, do networking with your family, right? You have relatives here that you could carouse with, go to parties with, try to gain more information and connections within the city, increase your nobility, go to galas and stuff like that. You could do something else entirely, right? This is downtime days. You could build a magic item. You could train to become a better thief.
Yeah,
Learn a language.
I've been unhappy with my damage dealing,
Okay.
and I just feel like there's so many fighters.
12
I
damage.
feel like I can't contribute as much.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I was thinking about multi-classing.
I'm like, no more suffering.
Oh, well, here on Ravnica, there are opportunities galore in which to multi. I'm sure the Church of Zoltek would be honored to have you join.
Are you willing to become a acolyte of Zoltek?
I feel like since we already have a cleric,
Your barbarian friend has demonstrated great prowess in combat. Perhaps he could show you a thing or two. And he does worship you at some weird level.
Dude. Oh,
Julie
yeah,
Newell.
I have a statue.
I mean, he's got kind of a creepy crush. It's hard to describe exactly what the relationship is, but there's something there. And you'd be honored to teach her the ways of barbarianhood.
Yeah, I was planning during this downtime day that
Do some pit fighting.
To do some pit fighting.
Do we have a wizard?
well, see, that's what I was thinking.
He's got Arcane Trickster.
So I was
Rock,
thinking,
Julie Newmar is interested perhaps in pursuing
here's
a career
here's my
in
issue. is
magic.
that I have a bunch of 14s. I don't have any, nothing higher than a 14.
What's your intelligence?
14.
Solid.
But I was thinking, I learned about this uncommon magic item that makes you really smart.
Okay. An ion stone, is that what we're talking about?
You want to do?